the Mahindra XUV500. A nice, big, family-friendly SUV. It seats 7. It's got a hulking great diesel engine. Weighs 2.5 tons. It's tall, almost taller than I am. The center of gravity would probably be around here. It's nearly twice as big as a Polo rally cars, and yet this Super XUV set a time nearly 5 minutes quicker than all other rally cars at the recent South India rally. Think about it, 5 minutes. How the hell did it do that? That's what we are here to find out. So how do you turn an XUV into a Super XUV? It starts with a full roll cage, which ensures that even in a huge accident where the car rolls multiple times, the passenger cell remains intact and the crew will walk out unharmed. The roll cage adds to torsional rigidity but adds weight, so everything that isn't required like door pads, seats, roof lining, aircon, stereo, navigation, everything is thrown out. The XUV also has lightweight fiber doors, bonnet and hatch to reduce weight and lower the center of gravity. While at the rear, there's a quick release system for the spare tires. On the engine front, it runs a diesel tuning box to liberate a few more horses and torques, a repositioned intercooler and an aftermarket race dynamics ECU for the four-wheel drive system. The tires are MRF Wanderers, a similar pattern to the road tires but with compounds suited to driving on gravel. And most importantly, it runs a top-spec 3-way adjustable Rieger suspension that allows it to do some incredible stuff, which we will come to in a bit. Now, I've driven a few rally cars, but never a proper four-wheel drive rally car, which is what the XUV is supposed to be. So who better to teach me than the reigning king of Indian rallying, Gaurav Gill. Gaurav, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You had a great run in the South India rally with this car. Did you expect it to be that quick?
Well, honestly, no, didn't really expect it to come with those timings what we ended up. It's obviously a car which is not meant to go fast or flat out from the word go. You know, we've made this car to go rallying for the long distance format of motorsport, and you know, as we just came out of the Desert Storm rally, which is spread out over a 5-7 day period, and you know, it has long stages, you know, covering over 100, 200, 300 kilometers a day, where you're not going flat out throughout the, you know, the sectors. And coming into an INRC where, you know, we have to match you guys with the proper rally cars, the CDRs, the Volkswagen Polos, and even a Evo 10, which was there. It was definitely a lot of stress on the car.
It didn't require a full change of mindset to drive this car, a different driving style, or it's just adapting?
You got to get used to the whole chassis and the whole package that you have, you know, the suspension and the tires. You have to understand what grip is available out of the tires, the four-wheel drive system, whether to use it or not. So we have an option of a four-wheel drive within the car where you can switch it on and off at any point of time.
So I guess instead of talking too much, let's jump into the car and then you show me what the car can do.
Let's go.
So what is it like sitting shotgun with India's best rally driver? Surprisingly, it is not scary. The thing about Gill's driving is that he is so economical with his actions, so precise with his steering inputs and braking points that there is no violence, no fight in the car, no over-the-top dramatics. And of course, the suspension completely transforms the XUV's dynamics, allowing it to take corners at 5 times the speed of the normal road-going XUV and taking those monster jumps without falling apart. Just look at the air Gill gets over that jump. That is just incredible. Gill makes it all look so easy. Time then to try the XUV for myself. First impressions. The XUV accelerates rather well, faster than my Polo rally car and even the CDR. The key here is torque. It masks the speed surprisingly well, and allied to the relative lack of noise and the high seating position, you do not realize how quickly it builds up speed. But it does get to speed quickly. Get it right and you will exit corners in a beautiful four-wheel drift with just a smidge of opposite lock. But to get there, you need to be incredibly accurate, precise and on top of the car at all times. The suspension too is a thing of wonder, soaking in massive ruts without a murmur. But all in all, the XUV looks like a monster and is a monster to drive. So that's the Super XUV. Not an easy rally car to drive, not by a long shot. But with somebody of the mad skills of Gaurav Gill, this rally car can fly.